Welcome back. We're Paul and Tan, and if you're looking for some epic camping spots and some getaways, then join us as we trip around in our Troopy. Please support our channel by liking and subscribing if you enjoy the content. Good morning. We've managed to salvage the fire this morning. Coffee and we've managed to get the fire going this morning. I'm not sure actually how that happened. Did you just chuck something in it?
Yeah, there was always going to be coals left on the bottom.
We didn't go to bed late last night, so it's been burnt. It's been sort of hanging around all night in the ash, ready to be revived this morning. We've got some visitors. All the cockies are back this morning. They're big. The white cockatoos are the loudest out of all of them. But yeah, it's nice to have a fire going. I'm just making some coffee and then we're going to plan our day. We're actually packing up here today and going somewhere else. So we kind of think we might head back towards the coast, find an overnight spot if we can. The weather's going to be good today, but might be a little bit of rain tomorrow. There's also some walks as well that we can do today. So we packed down this morning. Everything was really wet. No rain, just a lot of just moisture in the air. It took us a little while to pack down and get organised, but we're done and we are just availing ourselves of the ablution facilities before we leave the campground. Really great facilities, really clean and well looked after. And we are heading towards the Mount Lesueur National Park. We've never been there before, never even heard of it really, so apparently there's some walk trails and we're going to explore that a little bit. Here my map's at the ready. We're on our way to our next point of interest and just came across this view. We're heading back towards the coast and then inland again. Absolutely beautiful around here this time of year. Reflecting out the window, sorry. So this is a 18-kilometre one-way loop around the national park. Hope it's one way, the sign said. The road's a bit narrow. Yeah, so it goes around, it's a scenic drive. It goes around the national park and there's a stopping point in about 5 k's that we can get out and go for a hike. Well, hike. going to go for a walk. And yeah, it's a $15 fee per car, as per most of WA's national parks, unless you've got a annual parks pass, which we have. So yeah, $15 per car to get in. Right, we've arrived at the Drummond area, I don't know, at Drummond car park, at the bottom of Mount Lesueur, I think. So we're going to go for a walk. There's lots of different walks to do here. The biggest one is the Yonga Trail, which is 26 kilometres. Probably not. But it would be really nice. None of them are too strenuous, I don't think. So we're going to do the walk up to the top of Mount Lesueur today, which is, I think it's about 3 to 4 k's. So yeah, and it looks like they've got walks as well for wheelchair and pram accessible as well, just shorter walks. So the area is absolutely stunning and it's a good day for it. So yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm already loving it because there's all these wildflowers or plants starting to appear, and on the way in, oh my god, look at these. This is one of my favourite native trees. There was some white kangaroo paws on the road on the way in. I've never seen them before. So we'll try and get some pictures of those if we can.
It's dense, isn't it?
So dense, yeah. Stunning. It reminds me a bit of the Stirling Ranges. Like, don't you reckon, when you look out that way?
Yeah.
Check these out. How cool. There's lots of bees around here. Wowzers. So if you didn't, that last bit of footage that I've slipped into the video, Paul's going, stop, 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 and I look around and he spotted this kangaroo probably 10 metres from where we were standing, just standing looking at us. They look like they're covered in glitter, but it's actually just dewdrops. How you doing there?
Yeah, good.
It's getting steeper.
Hey?
It's getting steeper. All right, focus. I reckon we're about 9/10 of the way there. This is what we've got to get to the top. We're almost there. It says a class 3 walk. I know that in different states the class system's not the same, but a class 3 walk in WA means medium fitness, do you reckon? Yeah, so yeah, we've managed it okay. We're not overly fit, but we're okay.
Speak for yourself.
But yeah, I kind of think it's definitely worth it.
Stunning views.
Absolutely spectacular. In the distance, the wind turbines. I think are that Jurien? They're up that way near Jurien somewhere. Lancelin maybe? Not sure. But yeah, we'll give you some views from the top. So we're at the top and we're met with this forest of these flippin' spiky things. Christ. They're pretty hardcore spiky, so we'll have to navigate our way through this. We've made it to the summit. Not overly visible from getting to the top of the mountain, but wow. This is what we've walked to. Holy moly. We've conquered it. I'm not putting the drone up.
No, it's just a bit windy.
Too windy. So we're just talking about the view from up here, and although it's probably higher, there's actually a plateau just below this and then it drops down again. So it feels like you're not very high up, but on that side it's quite a long way down. I don't know whether this is here because it's the highest point or whether it's because it's a lookout point. I mean, it's worth it.
It's the end of the trail.
Just the end of the track. But there's the ocean over there. That would be Jurien, I'm guessing. And then back down the south WA coast, down the Indian Ocean Drive would be off that way. And across that way, potentially towards, oh, I don't know, Brand Highway maybe? East. Yeah, it's got to be east. So Brand Highway, so if you're heading up to Geraldton and further up north up the coastal area, not the Indian Ocean Drive, that's the way you would head. It runs parallel with where we are right now in the skyline. Yeah, pretty nice. Now we've got the track down, which should be okay. This is the view from the top of the walk track. So we followed that track in to the other side, to the what do you call those things?
Like a spire.
A spire, yeah. I like
the official end of the trail.
Yeah.
But it's all pretty much flat ground through to there, so this would be as high. This is where you stop the climb as such.
Yeah. And this, you can actually see here that you feel like you're a lot higher up. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Although over there looks higher a little bit. But anyway, this is the best viewpoint for sure. As we go down, I mean, I took lots coming up, but as we go down, we'll have to focus a lot on the track because it's pretty rocky. So yeah, but definitely worth the climb. We've been going just over an hour. Yeah, over an hour, and it'll probably take us another hour to get back down because it'll be a slower trek, I would imagine. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're back on the scenic drive through the, what's it called, the Lesueur National Park. I forgot what it was called then. Over that way is the Gardner Ranges, and this comes out somewhere near Greenhead on the Indian Ocean Drive. So that, yeah, just drive. Yeah, it's a bit windy, but it does come out, not this actual road, but you can get to Greenhead pretty easily coming out at the end of this road. So we're going to head that way and see, maybe get some lunch, because we're a bit starving. So that hike we just mapped was about nearly 5.5 k's. So that was pretty good, and the weather was just right for it too. Got a bit blowy towards the end, but it was fine. So we're going to try and find somewhere to stop and make lunch, or maybe we might treat ourselves to lunch somewhere. A pie shop or something. Hello, you gorgeous little creature.
He's a big boy, eh?
He is a big boy. Hello, beautiful. Hi. We just got back in the car and he's still in a ball. He's probably scared, but we just don't want him to walk out onto the road again.
He's heading into the sugar farm.
Oh, I hope he does. Sorry, little guy, you would have been in the bush had we not stopped. Go, go. No, he's not moving. Oh look, I think he's moving. His head's come out. He's heard the car go. Come on, little guy. We're feeling hangry at the moment. 2 towns we've been to on the Indian Ocean Drive. We're heading north. 2 towns with nowhere to get a takeaway, anything. Greenhead had a, what did it have? Nothing. Greenhead had nothing. Nothing open. And we just pulled into Lehman because hang on, I'll show you the view first.
Smelly.
It's absolutely beautiful on this part of the Indian Ocean Drive. If you haven't done it, look at that. So nice. Anyway, back to the story. So we go into Lehman, which was the next town up the road, and I googled it and it's got Lehman fish and chips, and we thought yes. And would you believe it, they're closed for stock take today. We are not happy right now. So it is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's well past lunch. We did a big walk and we're feeling flippin' hungry, so there's nowhere else now. So we've got a thing of nuts which we've demolished, and we are starving. So we're going to head to camp. Hopefully it's about, I don't know, 40 k's away. Hopefully we can get a camp spot, and then we're going to pop up the roof and make some proper lunch. But talk about small towns not providing for people passing through. I mean, it's insane. And it's school holidays. I know they're fishing towns and I get that, but seasonal, beautiful day, school holidays, the flippin' fish and chip shop's shut.
Only today.
Oh, only because we're there today. Not friggin' happy. Back to the road. So after driving around for about 10 minutes or so here, we've decided that this is our spot for the night. And it's kind of like beachfront almost beachfront primo. There was a few people parked even closer than us, a bit further along. Yeah, they got the best spots, but this is not too bad. It's calm. There's no
I think this would be
wind.
the last one.
The last spot.
The last one on
the beach on this side.
Yeah, before you go over to the north side, which you can't get through from here to there.
Yes, this is called Cliffhead, and there's Cliffhead North, which is where we looked at first up. That didn't really suit us. And then there's Cliffhead South, which is obviously a bit further south, but we didn't look that far. We didn't go that far down. This camp area has a proper campground as well, with toilets, camp kitchen. We'll go for a walk down there now and we'll show you what it looks like. But this is kind of a bit far away from that, but suits us. It's what we like. All right, here we go. So this area is actually pretty renowned for its wind all year round. And we've been up this way before, and a bit further south than here, and it's been blowing its butt off. So yeah, anyone that's been to Sandy Cape will know this is further up from there, but it's usually really windy, so we've scored a good day. Pretty happy with that. Lots of weed in, but it doesn't really matter. Beach is really nice. We've just come from for a walk along to the main camping area here, just to give you a bit of a look around and see what's actually here. It's a massive open space, a couple of shacks that obviously get used by the owners from time to time, and a really good camp kitchen that we'll show you. Fancy toilet block with a defibrillator, and in WA they have these location signs up as well, so if you get into any strife you can quote the number on the signs and it tells you your location and they can find you in an emergency. They're in most of the known places around, like places where tourists go, and camping and caravan places, and also places that are considered to be dangerous, like cliffs and things like that. They have these things plastered all over the place in WA. It's really good. I don't know if they've always had those. Seems like it's a new thing in the last few years.
Could be Australia-wide.
It might be Australia-wide, yeah, I don't know. It's just a communal area, but it doesn't look like it's very old. It's very fancy. Just having a look. They're like a plastic, so they won't go because the weather would be horrendous here. Yeah, it's a really big open area. I reckon that will get packed in the summer. Humpback whale skeleton. Check this out. It's a whale skeleton.
Yep. Wow.
I know. There's a lot of it there, hey?
What does it say, November 18th?
Yeah. It's not even that long ago. And these are, I'm guessing they're for some kind of massive bird. I'm sure the birds must make it, not the people. But I just said to Paul, I've seen another one of these today. In Greenhead, there was it looked like a telegraph pole that had a specific thing on the top of it like that. So they must be encouraging the birds to come close to civilization.
Wasted money on cures, forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out. Time is running out.
completely different campsite tonight. Check out the sunset tonight. Stunning. Paul's in charge of dinner tonight. What are we having?
Well, I'm going to cook a roast.
Nice. So it is one of these.
I mean, confession, it came in a box.
It's one of these. Beef briskets from Woolies. And we had the Chinese pork one, and they are so highly recommend. They take about an hour.
No.
Not even?
No.
In the Weber, they take about 45 to 50 minutes. So if you chuck some potatoes and veggies in with them and break your cup while you're at it. Yep, all good. Yeah, so anyway, I just disaster averted. Yeah, so Paul's just heating the thing up, chopping up the veg. Hopefully he doesn't chop his fingers off.
Yeah, good.
Huh?
I've got plenty of spares.
Okay.
Inside the bag,
Oh, what a spot. That wraps up this vid, but join us in the next one when we spend some time at another camp spot not to be missed on the Coral Coast. Thanks for watching more of our Troopy adventures, and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it means heaps to us. Here's some links to some previous vids if you're keen. Cheers!